This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
The Hazleton area Cougars were involved in an overtime thriller in the state semifinals. We have some sights and sounds next. Happy New Week, everyone. I'm Ken Kara, and thank you so much for watching us in HD on Service Electric Cablevision Channel 513 and in SD on Channel 13. And if you download the free Samsung Productions app, you can stream us on your TV with Apple TV and Google Chromecast. Now off to your Monday headlines from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. Enough is enough. That was the message, and that's what was chanted during a march through the streets of Hazleton Saturday. The local effort was in support of March for Our Lives, an event held in Washington, D.C. to protest gun violence. Members of the Communities That Care youth group asked the Hazleton One Community Center to serve as the facilitator, while the students organized the local event as a show of solidarity with the national event. Participants met at the Hazleton One Community Center, processed through the city, and past City Hall to Columbus Park, Memorial Park, where a program was held. And the United Way of Greater Hazleton will once again host its annual Community Easter Dinner. The free dinner will be served this Sunday, Easter Sunday, from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. at Holy Rosary Church on South Poplar Street in Hazleton. Homebound deliveries are available, and everyone is welcome. To volunteer or for more information, call the United Way at 570-455-9515, extension 2. Every year, Big Brothers Big Sisters holds their biggest fundraiser at bowling alleys across the country. At Bowl Arena in West Hazleton, the party always starts with 16 people from the community rolling out a ceremonial first ball. This year, Hazleton police officers Milagos Holgan and patrolman Pedro Batista, along with the city's fire chief Donald Leshko, helped get things started.
This is a great effort. Big Brothers and Big Sisters, it's most importantly to give them that role model in the community that they need. Everyone, is a child growing up, you always look up to a firefighter, a police officer, and to be able to be part of this great event is just such an honor, and to represent the city of Hazleton. And again, we do that every day. We're always out there to making sure we try to make a difference in a child's day, no matter if it's elementary school, middle school, or high school. You want to make that difference because they are our future, and they are who's going to lead our world and our country in the years to come.
And Patrolman, how important is it for you to be visible in the community? You're doing the TV spot now, but to come out here and help out with bowling, do you like that end of the job? Or?
Oh, absolutely. Kids don't really see this side of us too often. Usually you see us in a car where we're on calls or anything like that. But having us here and experiencing with them, and whether it be bowling and something, it's obviously a positive influence on their part and ours to participate with them.
You ever go bowling here?
Yes, I've bowled. I still come here once in a while. They have probably the best wings here, so I come here a lot. So.
Nice. Did you play sports in high school?
Not for this high school, no. I didn't play high school.
But what sports did you play in high school?
Played baseball, basketball. Pretty much anything.
Almost anything?
Yeah.
I'm setting this up because, Chief, I wanted to know, could there ever be like a fire department versus police department, competition, or is this just like a friendly?
We can always challenge, we're always up for a good challenge. As I always say to with all my police officer friends, I always say they need heroes too, so they look up to the firefighters. But, it always would be a great thing to challenge. It's a friendly challenge, and again, on the streets, we're all serious. It's about doing a job and working together and making sure everybody goes home. But, in an atmosphere like this or any type of event to support the community, it's about being friends and being brothers and sisters, because bottom line, that's how we are every day. You go to work, you're working, you're working a lot of shifts, you're interacting and you're working together as a team to protect the citizens. And that's most important, that we show that interaction not only on the streets, but we're showing that interaction off the streets and doing good for the community.
Thank you for what you do every single day in the Hazleton area, and also for what you do today. Let's talk with Crystal Harris from Big Brothers Big Sisters right now. Here now with Crystal Harris, Advisory Board President for Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Bridge. And Crystal, we found like a makeshift news desk. We do this every year. So
This is so exciting. I think this is the best interview spot yet.
We're just going to do everything here from the Bowl Arena.
Absolutely.
So Crystal, what is the big news this year, with Big Brothers Big Sisters, Bowl Arena? What's going on in 2018?
This year, well, of course, our annual Bowl for Kids' Sake event, the biggest event for Big Brothers Big Sisters of the year. So this is our major fundraiser. So we really look to the community to support this event and help us raise funds so that we can match the children who are waiting in the community to match them up with bigs in our area as well.
Give us some examples of what the group does.
Gotcha. Well, last year, of course, there's still always a need for bigs in the community. There's always at least 30 children or so waiting to be matched with a big brother or a big sister. So the need is great in the area. The funds that we raise do stay local. They stay in the area. They go towards the caseworker and the work that is being done by Big Brothers Big Sisters in finding matches for the littles who are waiting in the community.
Now, it's a Saturday morning, and I think there's, 16 lanes here to see 16 people come out. It happens every year who want to give their time to the group. How much does that mean, that you have the mayors come out from all these towns and everything?
Absolutely. That means a lot. We have a lot of great local community support, not only from the greater Hazleton area, but the surrounding communities. A lot of the mayors and the township supervisors and representatives from the state and the community come out year after year to support the event by throwing out the first bowling ball. We call it the kickoff to the event. So that support is great. We actually, for the last couple years, have had record turnout, that almost every single lane here at the Bowl Arena has been filled with a local dignitary throwing out the first ball.
Miss the news desk at all?
Yes, I do. I do. This was nice.
Well, Crystal, thank you so much for your time and for all that you do for the community. And now back to me in the studio. Big Brothers Big Sisters of the Bridge, our local chapter, is also looking for volunteers and support. And for more information, log on to bbbsnepa.org or call 1-800-955-HERO. Our work week weather forecast is coming up, along with another informative segment about the Pregnancy Resource Center in West Hazleton. And in sports, our John Eric Polai has the story on Hazleton Area State's semifinal matchup with Lincoln High School. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
I'm pleased to welcome back once again Valerie White, the director of the Pregnancy Resource Center in West Hazleton. She's been telling us about the many free services that is provided by the Pregnancy Resource Center, conveniently located at 131 North Warren Street in West Hazleton. This is a nonprofit organization, so you need the community's help to keep your services provided, and they are free services.
Absolutely. They are free services, and we've really been embraced by the community, which has been wonderful. They do a wonderful job of supporting the center, and we're always looking for people who just, this is really in their heart to help others.
So now, if someone watching would like to help, they can make a monetary donation, obviously, to the group. But you also collect items, baby items that are new or gently used in that. So tell us about that, because then they're part of a boutique that you have inside the facility.
Yes. So when the girls come to the center, they can take parenting classes, and they earn baby bucks, what we call baby bucks, and they can go to our baby boutique, which is simply, it's just really beautiful. It was laid out by two teenage girls. They did a wonderful job. So it's very cute and up-to-date and modern. And it's filled with beautiful baby clothes, boys and girls, from birth to size 5, along with diapers and wipes and soaps and shampoos.
But you have other fundraisers as well, so people might want to get involved or help in that way too.
We do. We have 3 major fundraisers throughout the year, Lisa. Our first is our golf tournament. That's coming up in May. We're very excited about that. This will be our 4th annual golf tournament, which is very exciting. You know, whether the weather is nice and sunny or sometimes rainy, people have come out every year to support the center and to support this ministry. And I have to say that probably the best part about it is the pig roast afterwards is out of this world. You don't want to miss it. Our next fundraiser would be our baby bottles, and we usually hand these out at the churches. We hand them out on Mother's Day, and we collect them on Father's Day. And we just ask people if they would, fill them with change or cash or a check, a donation for the center. And even the change, you'd be amazed at how it adds up and really helps us just to keep the doors open and pay the bills. So that's really important. So if your church isn't a part of that and they'd like to be, please contact me at the center.
Okay.
Our 3rd fundraiser is our banquet in October. We've had this at Capriati's the last 2 years. The food, of course, is fantastic, top of the line. And we have different speakers come in and talk about their experiences that they've gone through and just share their heart for the ministry. And so it's really been a tremendous time.
Well, the Pregnancy Resource Center is helping the community on a daily basis. Their services are free. You can walk in or make an appointment, but they need your help. So hopefully someone watching will decide that they would either like to make a monetary contribution or donate some clothing for the little ones or help in some way with one of the fundraisers. And if they want to call you, they can do so, or they can go to your Facebook page or website.
Absolutely. Our phone number is 570-497-4959. And you can always go to our website, like you said, at realoptionsprc.org. So please look us up, come on in, give us a call. I love to have people in the center and give them a tour and so they can see what's going on. And we'd love to have you. Thanks.
All righty. And if you want to know more about the center, check out The Girls. They did a whole special on this, so you can watch it on our app or at ssptv.com.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
We're going to hit 50 twice this week, I believe. Let's look through everything right now with our forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight is mostly clear. We'll have a low in the mid-20s. And then on Tuesday, some clouds move into the area. We'll have a high of 41 degrees. Tuesday night, a 50% chance of rain. It will be cloudy with a low of 32 degrees. Wednesday, 50% chance of rain and snow showers before 11 a.m. Then a chance of rain after that, cloudy, high of 45. Wednesday night, 30% chance of showers, cloudy, low of 39. Thursday, we hit the 50s. 54 degrees is our high, 30% chance of showers at night, a 50% chance of showers, low of 40 degrees. Friday, 50% chance of rain, mostly cloudy, high of 51. And then at night, 40% chance of rain and snow showers, mostly cloudy, low of 33 degrees. It's time for our weekly feature law tips on SSP TV News. Here's today's segment from the Falvello Law Firm in Cunningham.
My name's attorney Alexis Falvello. I'm with the Falvello Law Firm in Cunningham, Pennsylvania. I formerly worked as a prosecutor in the district attorney's office, and I handled cases specific to vehicular homicides. I was serving the needs of victims of drunk drivers for several years in that capacity, and now I'm willing to serve in a civil capacity. I've worked hand in hand with law enforcement officers. Over the past couple years, I did have 3 families come to me with respect to issues that they've had both medically and financially following an accident that was at the hands of a drunk driver. For those 3 individuals and their families, I did secure settlements in excess of 6 figures in order to help them along with their lives. If your life has been affected by a drunk driver, give us a call at Falvello Law Firm. Your case is our fight.
Did you win some green? Here's our green screen. The midday winning lottery numbers: pick 2, 5, 4, pick 3, 0, 6, 0, pick 4 numbers 1, 0, 1, 3, pick 5, 8, 7, 3, 6, 3. The wild number today is the number 2. When we come back, John Eric Poli was in Bethlehem. He has all the sights and sounds from Hazleton area's semifinal game against Lincoln High School.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
The thrill of victory and the agony of defeat, the Hazleton Area High School boys basketball team experienced both this season, and Saturday's loss ended the Cougar season just 1 game away from the state finals. But what a journey it was. Our John Eric Poli has a recap.
Bethlehem Freedom High School was the spot for the big game on Saturday, and the school has not been kind to teams from District 2. Coming into Saturday's game, District 2 had played 23 games at Freedom, and only 7 teams walked away victorious. And the Cougars were looking to become number 8, while also looking to advance to the state finals. If Hazleton area can win today, it will be a sweet victory. And I mean literally a sweet victory, as a win today would put the Cougars into the state championship game in Hershey. Hazleton area played in a game for the ages. The Cougars took on Abraham Lincoln High School from District 12 in Philadelphia, and both teams left everything on the court. If Lincoln took the lead, the Cougars would always have an answer. If Hazleton would make a run, Lincoln would storm back. The largest lead of the game came in the first quarter when Lincoln was up by 8. After that, neither team led by more than 6. In the fourth quarter, the game was tied, and the Cougars had a chance to win the game with 16 seconds left, but they came up short. Here's Hazleton area head coach Mike Joseph on the play he drew up.
It's a play we execute all the time. You know, there were two options to that. You know, Ryan Wolk has made tremendous decisions all year. It was a lob or a kickback to Josh, and we're probably a half an inch away from that being converted and then getting a stop down the other end. Speaks volumes for him going to block a game-winning shot at the other end of the floor.
Then came overtime. Lincoln would jump on the Cougars early in OT, but the Big HA still had a chance. With 10.6 seconds left on the clock, the Cougars would have to go the length of the court to tie or win the game. And Josh Samick took a three for the win, but unfortunately the shot wouldn't go, and Lincoln would celebrate a trip to the state finals in Hershey.
It's a tough shot to make over him. He's a big guy, and I had two people on me, but I mean, we did our best.
The Cougar season may have ended in heartbreak, but you can't take anything away from how successful this Cougar team was. Hazleton area ran all over the Wyoming Valley Conference and finished the WVC with an undefeated record in conference play. Then earlier this month, the Cougars earned themselves district gold in front of tons of fans at the Mohegan Sun Arena. Then there was the state run, which included a game where the Cougars were forced to wear blue Wilkes uniforms, in a game that many people would say was the greatest game in Hazleton basketball history, where the Big HA knocked off Abington, scoring 94 points. One heck of a run that many will remember for a long time.
I mean, I love every one of these guys on the team, every coach, anybody associated with it, all our fans, everybody that's been coming. I mean, it's been a wild ride for 5 years now, and it's just, I'm happy it's, I'm not happy it's over, but I guess we have to move on sometime.
Oh, it's awesome. They're all like my best friends. Just disappointing.
I'm more proud of these guys as young student athletes because, you know, we have 20 guys on the roster. I would say 17 of those guys have come all the way through our program, from coming to Cougar Camp to going through our middle school program to playing for our freshman team and playing for us. Our top nine guys definitely have all done that. And, you know, it's a testament to the types of kids that we have and the parents that they have, that they're mostly all honor roll students. They're really good basketball players that commit a lot of time and energy to that. And they took the city of Hazleton and me on a ride like I've never been on before.
The pain from this loss may still sting, but that feeling is only temporary. The pride and memories that this Cougar team left behind will last forever. Reporting for SSPTV Sports, I'm John Eric Poli.
Thank you very much, John. Dave Seaman, the Standard Speaker sports editor, was also at the game over the weekend. We'll talk with him tomorrow on SSPTV News about the Cougar season. Right now, Ron Marchetti is in with Trivia Treats.
I was not prepared for this. The Hazleton area Cougar boys basketball team experienced the thrill of victory 26 times this season, but the agony of defeat was never more painful than this past Saturday afternoon at Bethlehem Freedom. Mother of God. Hi, everybody. On this Monday, March 26th, the day after Palm Sunday. If I could turn time back, it would be to the final 3 minutes of that semifinal game that ended 50 hours ago. Two great high school basketball teams before an awesome standing room only crowd in an exciting environment, playing their hearts out during a hard-fought state semifinal game with the right to the winner of playing in the state championship game on Wednesday night in the Hershey Giant Arena. Hazleton area lost 76-74 in overtime, but the real loser was the PIAA, who will have at least 4,000 less bodies sitting in that building at tip-off. There have been other Cougar devastating losses, but this one was the worst. But on the positive side, and this is Trivia Treats, what was the best Cougar boys basketball team in the school's 25-year history? Of course, that's a debatable question. But in my opinion, I think the 2017-18 Cougar Club has established that. They have had a great run, like 26-2. The accolades are coming. Thanks for the memories. More on this on Good Friday. But right now, I'm trying to forget it. So let me give you another trivia question to take your mind off Saturday's game. Here it is. Which school broke UCLA's streak of 7 consecutive national basketball championships? Answer: North Carolina State ended the reign of UCLA's men's basketball team with an 80-77 two-overtime victory at the national semifinals of the NCAA tournament at the Greensboro Coliseum in Greensboro, North Carolina, on March 23rd in 1974. The Wolfpack was ranked number 1 in the nation, while UCLA was number 2. North Carolina State's only defeat of that season came at the hands of UCLA. 3 days later, on this day, in 1974, exactly 44 years ago, in North Carolina State won the national title by downing Marquette 76-64. Finally, 20 years ago, second-seeded Kentucky exacted a measure of revenge by defeating top-seeded Duke 86-84 in the South Regional Final at Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. It was the first meeting between the two schools since Duke felled Kentucky 104-103 in the 1992 East Regional Final on a last-second shot by Christian Laettner. Kentucky went on to win the national championship by downing Utah 78-69 in San Antonio on March 30th, 1998. Congratulations to Coach Mike Joseph, his staff, perhaps the best Cougar team ever, and the best fans in the state. Happy Easter, everybody.
Here's tonight's social news. Valley Community Church in Drums presents his story this Sunday at 10 a.m. For more information on this multimedia presentation of music, live acting, and audience participation, call 570-764-6444. And that's tonight's Talk of the Town. SSPTV News would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of the following: Joseph L. Krasinski Sr. of Still Creek. The funeral is Wednesday at 9 a.m. at the Damiano Funeral Home in McAdoo. Funeral service is 9:30 a.m. at St. Mary's Ukrainian Catholic Church in McAdoo. Friends and family may call from 6 to 8 p.m. on Tuesday at the funeral home. Janice A. Whitley of West Hazelton. Funeral is Thursday at 1 p.m. at the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home in Hazelton. Friends may call from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Thursday. Mary M. Majeko of Hazelton. The funeral is Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. at the John J. Pustai Funeral Home in Hazelton. A massive Christian burial will take place at 10 a.m. at Holy Rosary Church in Hazelton. Friends may call from 6 to 8 p.m. Tuesday and Wednesday from 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. at the funeral home. Thomas J. Fellon of Weston. The funeral is 10 a.m. Wednesday at the Harmon Funeral Home West in Rock Glen. A massive Christian burial is at 10:30 a.m. at Sacred Heart Roman Catholic Church in Weston. Friends may call 6 to 9 p.m. on Tuesday at the funeral home. Stanley K. Monk of Hazel Township. The funeral is 11 a.m. on Wednesday at the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home in Hazelton. Friends may call Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. at the funeral home. And Anna M. Greco of Hazelton. Massive Christian burial is at 11 a.m. on Tuesday at Most Precious Blood Church in Hazelton. Friends may call from 9 to 10 a.m. Tuesday at the church. Funeral service in Hazelton is assisting the family. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name now on SSPTV News, call in to win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Tonight's winner is Frank A. Radis of Sugarloaf. Call us 570-455-7267, extension 104. Did you hear the roar of the crowd during that Cougar game when Hazelton area would do something great? They did a lot of great things this season, just incredible. Relive some of the best moments by going back online, ssptvnews.com, or with the Samsung Productions app, and you can see some of John Eric Polai's coverage of the team from this season. Also in out of left field, we have a big feature story on Joe Grula talking about his basketball and really athletic career. Also in track and field, very successful there as well with that season coming up very, very soon. That's it for tonight, everyone. Take it easy.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.